Hey guys, Mr. 3D Hero here, and welcome to today's first series for my new and I'll probably say one of my long-lasting series focusing on TitanFall 2 loadouts. Now the whole point of this series is I'm going to be giving you some loadouts that you can either have fun with or just be general, competitive and serious with. But like I said, it's all going to be kind of like a mixture of loadouts. So one time I'll be doing something serious for you, something that will either help boost your kill count, boost your Titan play, or boost your objective goals. Another time I'll probably just build a loadout that focuses entirely on just pure fun, trying out different weapons, trying out Titans that you wouldn't feel comfortable in. But yeah, generally this is what my series is going to be about. So welcome to my first video, and I hope that this video brings you some unique and fun ideas. So let's go ahead and start the video. Alright, so the first loadout I like to call is the First to Fall. Now the First to Fall loadout is designed for you to be the first person on your team to have your Titan drop first, and have your boost and any other abilities prepped and ready for you personally. So let's go down with the loadouts for it. Now the primary I'm going to be using is the car. Now the car is effective at close, medium and long ranges, and its time to kill is quite high. Now you could also use the Volt, where the Volt time to kill is a bit lower but is more steadier at longer ranges because its fire rate is much slower compared to the car. This kind of varies for you though. Personally, I'll be using the car gun more. I played around with it more compared to the Volt, but the Volt is nice. For newer players, I recommend that you use the car because the time to kill is much higher, and the Volt is something that you have to try to play around with and master at your own pace. It's not the type of weapon that will allow you to get kills quite easily, but it does allow you to kill people off at long distances. Say for example G2 distances if you like. So then the secondary I'm going to be using is the Thunderbolt. Now the Thunderbolt allows me to, number one, rack up a lot of damage against Titans and any other foes that are nearby, and two, although its damage isn't that great, it gives me a good amount of boost energy. So just one shot against say a row of Titans will probably land me about 38% of boost energy. That goes straight to my Titan bar, or that goes straight to my Titan and boost bar, and next thing you know it, I could have my Titan and boost within the first few seconds of the game. Now you could also use it against pilots, although it's not exactly advisable. It doesn't really do that much damage, and although it does fly by them, it does about, say maybe a plus 2% damage to them, so it's not really that viable. But when it comes down to taking out Titans, it's really great, and if you amp it as well, it becomes even more brutal. Trust me when I say this, but the Thunderbolt is one of those underused weapons that I believe a lot of people should actually use. So now the class. The class we're going to be using is Sonar. Sonar allows me to locate enemies within a short and within my range of area, and it also helps my teammates as well. So if I wanted to know where a player is hiding to, or if a player or a whole team is coming around the corner, throw my Sonar kunai, and next thing you know it, my map glows up telling me where the enemies are, where they're hiding, and generally it's going to help me out personally as I can quickly drop them, and it's also going to help my team out as my team's going to be able to know where they are, and they'll be able to play more cautiously. So in many ways you can either use the class if you want, you can use any other class if you like, but Sonar will allow me to build up my Titan meter and boost me much quicker, and if you react quick enough, it's going to benefit you majorly. So my ordnance now, I'll be using Firestar. Now of all the things, I could use Arc Grenade. Arc Grenade is good as it allows me to stop Titans from attacking me, and it does stop pilots from actually charging at me or firing at me. But I'm going to be using Firestar instead. The Firestar does allow me to boost up my Titan meter and boost meter quite quickly as well, and it does do, I say, a good amount of damage. Throw the cockpit and you blind them, so within that few seconds of blindness you can start using your anti-Titan weaponry onto them, and thus you can build up your Titan meter much quicker, or better off, if it doesn't exactly land on the cockpit and it lands say on the body or say chassis for example, it does do a good amount of damage. Not a lot, but a good amount of damage, and it's annoying as well. But the only problem I say with Firestar is that you need to have good aim with it. So best thing I recommend is for you to either get up close and personal with it, or try and predict where the Titan is going to be moving to. Doing so will do a good amount of damage, and it will help you majorly, and probably help your teammates as well with taking down a Titan that could have dropped on the other team quite as early as possible. Now a pilot kit we'll be using is health regen, so basically my health is going to be regenerated at a much quicker rate. And then my second pilot kit I'll be using is Kill Report. This allows me to know where friendlies and enemies have died. Now you can always change this to something else, but it's kind of useful. Say for example, if you don't have my sonar kunai available, I can use the kill report to actually know where enemies and players have died. Either way, it's going to be beneficial for me, and it also helped me with telling which areas is a no-go and which areas is a active the most. Now when it comes down to Titan, the Titan is really up to you to decide, because the Titan will allow you to basically clear up areas as quickly as possible. The whole point of this build is for you to be the first to fall with your Titan. So when it comes to Titan play, use something that you feel comfortable in. Now in the gameplay shown, I use Scorch, because Scorch is something I've always been effectively useful with. If I wasn't using Scorch, I'd be using Ronin for this specific map, or if not, I'll be using Ion for example. But for Titan play, it's up to you, and make sure you use an idle loadout that allows you to be quick but lethal as well. Something that will be able to clean up enemy players and stop them from getting their Titans to fall, because the whole point of this build is if you become the first person to fall, you'll be the first person to stop their team from advancing when it comes down to gaining their Titans. If you can stop that, your team will then be able to get their Titans much quicker, as they'll probably focus on the AI or any other objective based games. If they get their Titans full, you'll be able to dominate the whole game, and plus you'll probably rank top as well for contributing the most on your team. So in general, this build, this build is fun. I enjoy it. It can be either used seriously or like as a competitive type loadout, or you can use it as a general mess about type loadout. I would say this build is one of the first builds I would recommend for a newer player to get used to. It allows you to focus on the objective as much as possible, you contribute to the game and your team, it allows you to spot enemies, and I would say it's personally perfect for players that react really quick. If you're a type of player that's played Call of Duty, Battlefield, CSGO, Halo and such, and you have say twitchy kind of reactions, this build would be just for you. Good time to kill, good Titan play depending on what your Titan is, good loadout that's kind of balanced as well, so you'll be able to fight back and be able to defend yourself, and in general purpose it's really easy to use. There's no learning curve, there's no to do knowledge around it. It's so simple, and I could generally see a lot of people using this type of loadout for competitive type plays, because it supports your team the most, and that's probably one thing you probably want on your team. Generally, a build or a loadout that allows you to support your team and push to the win. So in general, that's it for the video. That's what I would say is probably one of my first loadout videos, and I'm hoping that this loadout video actually did something really great. Please give me some feedback on whether you felt that the video was helpful and whether you'd like to see more of this or not. In general, I'm probably going to be uploading some more. I've got some more other ideas I have. This is one of those, I say a mixture of a loadout, but I have some serious and some really funny loadouts as well that I believe a lot of people will actually like. As for example, I do have a Widowmaker loadout that I believe a lot of people would actually like. It's a really unique build, it's a really unique loadout, generally it's just a funny build to play with. But yeah, that's the end of my video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, leave a like for more. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and make sure you at least sub or share the video as well. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all again soon.